Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura if you are new here. Thank you for joining me for today's Vinyasa practice. Today's sequence is a dynamic Vinyasa. It's a ladder style practice where we work on the whole body, but we work a little bit more into the sides of the body today through a series of strengthening poses, some twists, some arm balances, all the good stuff. And we end in Shavasana. So I hope you enjoy it. Leave me a thumbs up if you do. And we're going to start today in child's pose. So your knees can be together or apart in your child's pose. And just take a moment to kind of get there. So maybe wiggle into the hips a little bit, just rolling side to side. Just take any last little itches, scratches, adjust your clothing if you need to. Just kind of make yourself really, really comfortable. And then when you feel ready, just come into stillness. And once you've found stillness, just take a moment to fully let go of the physical body. Just let the body become heavy and supported onto the mat beneath you. And once you feel that you've softened, just take a moment to notice what's going on for you right now. Maybe you're practicing in the morning and you're feeling a little bit sleepy. Maybe you're practicing in the evening and you have lots of going on in your mind. You've had a really, really busy day. Whatever this experience, this moment holds for you, just notice, just observe. And then allow that information to guide you through the rest of the practice, allowing you to tune into what it is you need, where you need to challenge yourself, maybe where you need to hold up. But really just honor exactly where you are today. So let's here begin to just connect with the breath. Beginning to deepen the breath. Beginning to lengthen the breath. Maybe switching on Ujjayi breath. Finding that constriction in the back of the throat. Lovely. And as you begin to find this rhythm of breath, just begin to walk both hands over towards the left. Still in your child's pose, but finding a stretch through the right side of the body, maybe even placing the right palm on top of the left. Just taking a deep breath into that space. And a slow breath out. Lovely. And then begin to walk the hands all the way back to center. And then over to the right. Again, maybe left palm on top of right palm. Push the hips to the left. Just feel the left side body open. And again, just taking a full inhale. And exhale. Lovely. On an inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk the hands all the way towards the front of the mat. This time begin to really, really walk the hands forwards, forwards, forwards. Make your child's pose nice and active. Maybe feel the elbows lift. Let's together take a full breath in. And this time big, let it go. Nice. On your next inhale, look between the thumbs. And then rise all the way up. Come into your tabletop position. Spread and press through the fingertips, starting nice and simply. Let's take an inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze, cow pose, open up. Exhale, rounds the upper back, draw the chin to the chest. Again, inhale to drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale to round the upper back, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale to round the upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, bring it back to a neutral position. And then exhale, tuck your toes, lift up and back into your first down dog. Once you arrive, just begin to bicycle the legs, just shake the hips, shake the head, just loosening out anything that you don't need to hold on to, just tuning into what's going on for you. Beautiful. And then when you feel ready, no rush, just find stillness. Relax the ankles, relax the shoulders, little bend into the knee if you want it. On your next inhale, come up high onto your tippy toes. And as you exhale, drop both heels over to the right. Bend the knees, bring the bum towards the heels and just feel the left side body open. You can stay there, you might pop up onto the left fingertips, just really opening up. Nice, and then on your next inhale, come onto the toes, come back to center. And then drop the heels to the left. Again, bend the knees. Maybe come up onto the right fingertips, just feeling that right side body open. Just a full inhale. And exhale. Nice. On your next inhale, lift the heels, come back to center. And then exhale, just release the heels back to the ground. As you inhale, roll forwards, come to high plank. And then exhale, drop your knees, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes, pop up onto your fingertips, create little tents with the hands. As you inhale, press into the fingertips, lift the chin, lift the chest, find your wide cobra. And then exhale, slowly release back down. Again, inhale, wide cobra, open the chest. Exhale, slowly down. One more time, inhale, wide cobra, open up. And then exhale, slowly release back down. Really nice, bring the palms flat underneath the shoulders. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. As you inhale, press to tabletop or high plank. And then exhale, wave it back, come into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And on your next inhale, look forwards. Exhale, begin to walk the feet all the way between the thumbs. Take the feet about hip distance apart, little bend into the knees. Just let the head hang heavy. Maybe sway a little bit side to side, just in this ragdoll shape. Perfect, and then find stillness. Tuck the chin, bend the knees. Begin to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up the spine. Just letting the head, letting the neck be the last thing to come up. Really, really nice. Find your mountain pose, growing tall through the spine. And just coming back to the breath. So in and out of the nose in a natural but steady rhythm. Nice, and we're going to start with a couple of sun salutation A, and then we're going to move straight into our flow. So on your next inhale, circle the arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale to halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, step or jump back, lower down, either Chaturanga or to the belly. Inhaling cobra or up dog, open the chest. Exhaling up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, raise heels, look up. Exhale, bend knees, walk, step, hop forwards. Inhale to halfway. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up, press the palms. Exhale, Uttanasana, right back down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump, lower down, Chaturanga or the floor. Inhaling to your back bend, open the chest. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Relax the shoulders, deep breath in. And a steady exhale. Inhale, raise heels, look up. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up, press the palms. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop, lower down, chaturanga or your variation. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really, really nice. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice. On your next inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, bring your right knee to tap your right elbow. Beautiful. From here, pivot to the big toe edge of the back foot. You can stay here, otherwise come onto the left fingertips. You can stay here, otherwise left arm to the sky, you're coming into this funky side plank. Really use your obliques to keep the right knee glued to that elbow. Holding, breathing in. Breathing out, beautiful. Let's take another inhale. And then exhale, left hand to the mat. Inhale, free legs dog, right leg lifts high. As you exhale, right foot steps forwards between the thumbs. Turn the back heel flat. Inhale, open into warrior two. Exhale, bend into it, just adjust your stance. Breathing in. And breathing out, just slowing the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Amazing. On your next inhale, flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Maybe stay there, maybe find a little half bind, wrapping that left hand around, grabbing the right inner thigh. Just really, really stretching up and over. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice. On your inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, triangle pose, lean forwards, right hand down. Maybe you stay in the bind, maybe left arm goes to the sky. Just think about turning open through that left shoulder. Really, really nice. Take one more inhale. Exhale, look down to that right foot. Release the left hand if it's bound. Inhale, bend the right knee. Warrior two, come back up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back to plank, lower chaturanga or to the belly. Inhaling cobra or upward facing. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Really, really nice. On an inhale, raise the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, squeeze it in. Drop the back heel flat. Stay here or come onto the right fingertips. Stay here or maybe right arm to the sky. Again, using your obliques, the side of the core, opening through that right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathing out. Really, really nice. Take another inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, free legs dog, left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps forwards, back heel drops down. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. And exhale, bend into it. Beautiful. Breathing in. And breathing out, just softening. Slow the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. Again, maybe find that half bind. Wrap the right arm around. Keep bending into the left knee. Big inhales. And exhales. Take another inhale. And exhale, lovely. On your next inhale, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, lean forwards, forwards, forwards. Triangle pose, left hand down. Maybe keep the bind, maybe release the right arm. Press in through the feet and just find your breath. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, look down, release the right hand if it's bound. Inhale, warrior two, rise back up. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to plank, either down dog or vinyasa. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Really, really nice. On your inhale, raise both heels, look forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float to the front. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. And then exhale, pull your hands to your heart, release your arms next to your hips. Take a deep breath in. And just sigh it out. Really, really nice. Take the feet about hip distance apart. Inhale, circle your arms to the sky. Take your right hand around your left wrist. Step your left foot behind you and then fold over to the right, feeling the left side of the body open. Actively use your right hands to pull the left arm open. Nice. And then inhale, come back to center. Switch wrists. Exhale, right foot steps behind you. Again, fold over to the left. Push the hips to the right. Just feel the space open. And nice. On an inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold right down the center, nose to knee. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump, lower down, maybe skip. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. On your inhale, sweep your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Drop the back heel flat. Stay there, or inhale, left arm to the sky. Stay there, or this time as you exhale, shoot that right foot towards the back left corner of the mat. So you bend your left knee as you kind of kick as if you were kicking something away from you. Nice. On an inhale, draw that right knee back to the chest. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Inhale, free-legged dog. Exhale, step forwards, turn the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. And exhale, bend into it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose, straighten the right leg, lean forwards, come all the way down. This time, take the gaze down, and as you inhale, high lunge. So we're going to sweep the left arm back down and then forwards. Bend the right knee, lift the left heel as you rise all the way up. Once you're there, just soften the shoulders, soften the back knee, find that little pelvic tilt. Breath in and breath out. On an inhale, bring the hands to the heart. Exhale, lean forwards, warrior three, launch into it. Ooh, lift the left leg. Try and find some balance. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. You can keep the hands where they are. Otherwise, as you inhale, send both arms forwards. As you exhale, bend your right knee, step the left toes to the back of the mat. As you inhale, draw that right arm all the way back and open behind you, coming into your twisted high lunge. Soften the shoulders, draw the right hip back, inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to plank, down dog or vinyasa. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Really, really nice. Left leg lifts as you inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, turn the back heel flat. Inhale, right arm to the sky, maybe. This time, exhale, left toes, push towards the back of the mat, bend that right knee. So the left hip's coming towards the floor, but it doesn't touch. Inhale, left knee back to the left armpit. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps forwards, back heel drops to the floor. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. And then exhale, just bend into it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, straighten the left leg, triangle pose, come forwards, 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 and down into it. This time, look down to the floor. As you inhale, high lunge, bend the left knee, sweep that right arm forwards and up as you lift the right heel high. Once you're there, just soften the shoulders, bend into it. Breath in. And breath out. Nice. As you inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, lean forwards, warrior three. Right leg lifts up, turning the little toe edge of the back foot down. Breath in. And breath out. Nice. As you inhale, send both arms forwards. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the right toes back. Inhale, draw that left arm like an arrow all the way back behind you, coming into that twisted crescent lunge. Once you're there, draw that left hip back, breath in, and breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga or the floor. Inhaling to up dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Really, really nice. Let's take a deep cleansing breath in. And a big let it go. Just slow the breath down. Really, really nice. Next, inhale, raise heels, look forwards. Exhale, step or hop the feet to the front. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart, and then release your arms next to your hips. Really nice. Again, take the feet about hip distance apart. Last little sequence to build on our flow. Inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Grab the left wrist with the right hand, and then exhale, step the left foot behind you as you fold over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, switch wrists. Exhale, right foot behind, side bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, nose to knee. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump, lower down, either chaturanga or your variation. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, drop the back heel flat. Stay there or inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, right foot shoots to the back of the mat as you bend the left knee. Inhale, draw the knee to the elbow. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot forwards, back heel drops. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. Exhale, soften in. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, straighten the front leg, triangle pose, come forwards and down. Look down as you inhale, high crescent lunge, bend the right knee, lift the left heel as you sweep the arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands together into prayer. Inhale, lean forwards, launch, warrior three. Beautiful, hold it here as you exhale. And then inhale, send both arms forwards. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the left toes back. Inhale, draw the right arm all the way to the back of the room. Find that twisted high lunge. And exhale, just soften in. Really nice. This time, look forwards as you inhale. And then exhale, lean forwards, revolved half moon. Left hand comes to the floor or a block. Left leg lifts up and you're opening up towards the right. Flex through the back foot. If you fall out, who cares? Beautiful. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, look down. Bend both knees. Bring the left foot next to the right foot. Sweep the right arm all the way forwards as you bend both knees. Come into a little toe stand. Bring the hands to the heart. Really nice. Find length through the spine. Squeeze the inner thighs. And then take an inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, hook the right elbow over the left knee and find your twisted toe balance. You can stay here, otherwise hands to the floor. Lean forwards, 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 coming into your side crow. Maybe you use the left elbow today as a little bit of a shelf. Maybe you don't. I still like to use it because I like to have that extra support, but you know, realistically we shouldn't, but that's fine. Who's kind of deciding that? It's your choice. So play around with it if you want it. Hold it if you've got it for 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Feet come down. Everyone come back to the little toe stand. Hands to the floor, straighten the legs, find your forward fold. Beautiful, bring your big toes together. Bend the knees as you inhale, circle the arms all the way up to standing. And then exhale, bring your hands together into prayer. Really, really nice. Inhale, send your prayer high, last like this. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana with the breath. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhaling to Cobra Up Dog. Exhaling, Downward Facing Dog. You've got this. Let's inhale the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Drop the back heel flat. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, shoot that left leg to the back of the mat as you bend the right knee. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forwards, turn the back heel flat. Inhale, warrior two, rise up. Exhale, bend into it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle pose, left hand forwards, right arm reaches up. Inhale, high crescent lunge, sweep the right arm forwards, bend the left knee, arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands together into prayer. Look forwards as you inhale, lean and launch into your warrior three. Find your balance as you exhale. On an inhale, send the arms forwards. Exhale, bend the left knee, step the right toes back. Inhale, arrow lunge. So send the left arm back into that twisted high crescent lunge. Hold it here, find stability as you exhale. On your inhale, look forwards. Begin to lean forwards, right hand comes down. And then we're lifting into that revolved half moon. Adjust as much as you need to. A block is a great place, is great to have in this position, should I say. Really, really great tool to use. Really nice. Hold and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, look down, bend both knees, feet come together, and then sweep the left arm back down and around as you come into that toe stand, bringing the hands together into prayer. Find your balance, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Again, hold it here into your twist. Otherwise, hands down, choose to play with your side crow. Maybe you've got a strong side crow and you're taking away the right elbow. Maybe you're using it as a shelf. Again, just play around with it. Chest forward, squeeze the inner thighs, holding for 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Feet come down. Come all the way back to center, hands to the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, hands down, straighten the legs, find your forward fold. Heel toe the feet about hip distance apart. Lift the toes, place the hands underneath the feet, coming into Padahastasana. As you inhale, lift open through the chest. And as you exhale, forward fold, bend the elbows, let the head go. Maybe give the toes a little wiggle, just wriggling out through the wrists. Really, really nice. On your next inhale, flat back, look forwards. Exhale, release your hands onto your hips, nice strong core. And then inhale, lift the chin, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, find your mountain pose. Really nice. Just find a moment here, close the eyes. Take a full breath in. And a big sigh, let it go. Just take a moment to feel. Feel the energy, the heat, the power that you've created. And just let the breath slow back down. Let the energy slow down. Just come back to this moment. When you're ready, let the eyes flicker open. Heel toe the feet together. Bring your hands together into prayer. Let's take an inhale, send your prayer to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, either down dog or vinyasa. Last one, step or jump, lower through with your variation. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. And exhaling into your downward facing dog. Just take a moment here, wiggle out any tension that you've created. Just give it a little bit of a wiggle, a jiggle. Really, really nice. And then find stillness. Let's take an inhale, look forwards. Exhale, drop your knees. Untuck your toes. Push yourself into your child's pose. And once you're in your child's pose, just find softness. Again, just come back to the idea of softening the body, softening the breath, arriving back into this moment. And then slowly, slowly, when you're ready, keeping everything nice and soft, just tuck the chin to the chest and just begin to roll all the way up to a kneeling position at the back of the mat. Once you're there, just sit your bum over to one side, release the legs out long, and then just bring yourself towards the top of the mat. Bring your feet together, big toes touching if that feels good. And then take an inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And then nice and soft, exhale, begin to forward fold. Grab the feet, the shins, the thighs, just let the shoulders soften. And for today's variation, you can let the spine round. You don't have to keep the flat back if that's not where you want to go to. And just notice how maybe the eyes have naturally closed. Just allowing yourself a moment, an opportunity just to tune inwards. Lovely, and then slowly roll all the way back up. Point your toes, reach your arms forwards, and then using your core muscles, just begin to roll all the way onto your back. Once you get there, hug both knees into the chest. Wrap your hands around your shins. Just give yourself a little moment here. Rock from side to side. Nice. And then find stillness. Bring your arms out to a T and then just drop the knees over to the left, just finding a moment of a twist, maybe looking over the right shoulder, maybe up to the sky. Just try to let the shoulders soften. And just allow any breath control to release here. So just let the breath return to its natural breath. Maybe close the eyes here, just really beginning to slow everything down. And slowly begin to draw the knees back to center. And just switch sides, take the knees to the right, maybe gaze over that left shoulder. Maybe the eyes closed, just try to let everything be soft. Lovely, and then slowly bring it all the way back to center. And then from here, wrap yourself into that little ball again and just take a moment to tune into what it is you need. Maybe it's a happy baby, maybe it's a bridge pose, but just take any final little wiggles, any movements, stretches that you feel your body needs. And there's no right or wrong as always. Really, really nice. And then in no rush to finish, but when you have finished, grab any jumpers, any socks, anything at all that's going to bring you some comfort, and release your body into your final resting pose of Shavasana. Whatever position that is for you, just take yourself there now. And allow yourself to move around, to wiggle around until you're in a position that you can find complete comfort. And once you've found that complete comfort, allow yourself to find stillness. Let the shoulders soften. Let the arms soften, the fingers soften. The muscles in the face to soften. And just completely let go here. Completely relax. And if you would like to stay for longer, then of course please do. Otherwise, if you're with me today, just begin to come back into this physical space. Begin to take some deeper breaths. Begin to just wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. And whenever you're ready, just slowly begin to draw both knees into the chest. Giving yourself a little hug, a little thank you here for giving yourself this time today. A thank you to your body for everything it's just allowed you to do. And then keeping the eyes closed just to maintain this peace for a few moments longer. However feels natural for you, just transition up to a comfortable seated position. And once you're seated, just find length through the spine. Just let your hands rest onto your knees or your lap. And let's just take a final deep breath in through the nose. And a big let it go. Bring your hands together into prayer position, Namaste Mudra. Bow the forehead down and just take a moment to acknowledge your strength, your commitment, your determination, your openness. And just take all of these things that you found with you off of the mat into the rest of the day, into the rest of the week, and ultimately into the rest of your life. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. The light in me honors the light in you.